It all starts, like I said, September 6th, 2016. The FBI blamed me while they were raiding my house. They didn't want me to get there. And the sheriff's office gave me a bogus ticket, and we have this judge who was also an AUSA, an assistant United States attorney, working on my federal situation. They were raiding me to collect evidence to indict me, which they did 1 year later. However, this is a conflict of interest. They T-boned me, held me in a van for 3 hours, shackled and chained, trying to interrogate me. That didn't work. So, long story short, that's that. I got it all on film. They grabbed the film, they destroyed the film. I have dash cam in the front and the rear in my BMW at the time. Just like my Tesla, the same thing. I did everything manually. And you know what? That's not one of the reasons why I bought the Tesla, but it was just a big plus, a really big plus. I wish it recorded audio. What else? This is a conflict of interest. This is the very first conflict of interest. So what they do, they know that. So they signed to Michael Williams, the judge who dismissed it. I wanted to go further and go to a trial with this, but he was like, "Oh, I already dismissed it." I didn't want that. And I remember in courtroom I argued about that. And he's like, "What is wrong with people? I dismiss something and, they're unhappy with that." Like, I don't understand all the legal dismiss. I'm not guilty, though. It's not dismiss. I'm not guilty. So I want to be not guilty. They think that's the same thing. That's not the same thing. You have an accusation. Even if a judge dismisses it, it doesn't mean the accusation is not there. Anyway, so there's your conflict of interest. Then I won the federal case in November 2019, and they started a restraining order. The judge that would preside over this restraining order would be several judges, but in the end, it would be him. He would be the last one, the one that puts the nail in my coffin and puts me in jail to sit there and rot and to die. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm going to go further and further and further into this guy, Michael C. Barre Hernandez. He tampered with a jury. He allowed it to go to a jury trial, even though there was no evidence. And then he tampered with the jury by allowing the ASA, the assistant state attorney, to enter evidence that was not even really admissible. I mean, it had nothing to do with the case. We don't even know what I got charged, or like what I was found guilty with, what kind of evidence they used. I mean, I know now it's under appeal. I'm very certain that these three judges would, if they're following the law, they will appeal it. However, it's been taking a long time, and we can look in that. Like, they're all playing games. All right, everybody's gonna see. You're gonna have access to everything. Information is currency. Just remember that.